Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Now today I wanted to show you a pretty instructive game that I played earlier this day. And yeah, so that's the position. I had it with the black pieces, and this is a really better position for black. As you can see, black has an extra pawn here, and also, this knight is going to come to f5, and we're gonna have moves like knight takes d4, because then this knight here falls. So this position is just great for black. So first of all, this was a blitz game, 5 plus 3, so yeah, you should also keep this in mind. So white took here on b4, which is actually mistake in a bad position, because I can just take here on d4. And the point is that if he takes, okay, we get this knight, and we're just a pawn up here. He can't, for example, take here or something, because he's going to lose his knight anyway, because we can just take this with our knight. Also, he can't, put his rook there, which would be a nice idea, because I can just, take it. So he played rook to c1 to defend his knight. And I already saw his ideas here. He wants to play knight to b3 to attack my queen here, and also attack this knight 2 times, with the queen and with the knight. But I played knight f5 calmly, because I saw a pretty interesting idea here. After knight to b3, as he played, first of all, I was thinking about queen to b7. Just attacking this knight here. If he takes, we can just take the free rook here actually, and he has some problems here. So this would be the most normal move that I could have think of, but I came up with a really nice idea. It's probably pretty obvious, but guys, please pause the video and try to figure it out. Alright, so the move is queen takes c1. Now, what is the point? I saw that these two knights are really great here. As you can see, they're attacking a lot of squares around the king, and this king could be in danger. So after this, he basically has to take the queen. I take the knight. He goes there to f2, and the point was rook to b8. Now, if he moves the knight, then he's completely lost. You can see the power of my pieces, I gave up the queen because my pieces are so powerful here. He can't really, fight against them, because his rook here is not doing a really great job. His queen is also hopeless, and it's vulnerable to all attacks of my pieces. And the knight is also kind of useless here. If he moves somewhere, which square does he even have? Like, this is guarded and everything, but the point was that if he had some square which wasn't guarded, still rook b2. I mean, you can see that this knight and this rook are creating a wall here, and another rook coming here would mean mate. So this is really beautiful here. You can really see the power of my pieces. Instead, he tried to defend the knight with rook to a4, but now just rook to c4 wins this knight. He can try to protect it, but you can see he's pinned on both of his pieces. So now knight to c6, he can't take because his queen falls. So I just won a knight here. It was bad to take it with the knight here, but I was really low on time. I took it with my rook. He took, I took, check, and knight b8. Now, the point here is that we're just winning. I mean, yes, he has a queen, but we have a lot of material exchanged for, the queen. We have a rook and 2 knights, and also 1 pawn. So this is more than enough. This is just winning for us. But, of course, I was in serious time trouble here. I had like, I don't know, 5 seconds or something, and yeah, let's see how the power of these 3 pieces can really threaten the white's king here. It doesn't seem like it yet, but you will see what can happen really quickly if my three pieces start to work together. So here he played g3, I played king to h7, you know, getting away here from the pin so I can move my knight. King g2, rook check, king to h3, knight to d7, queen here, and now this is already a big mistake. I'm not saying that we're making some great moves or something here because we're both low on time now. Guys, again, please pause the video and figure out the move that you'd play to end white. So the move is knight to h6. This is a really nice move, just sacrificing the knight. The point is that this king here is kind of stuck. You can see that it doesn't have a lot of squares, and imagine this knight coming here and delivering checkmate with the rook on the next move. I mean, he can't do anything to prevent it. If he tries to run, for example, just king to h8. Oh my god, that's so beautiful. I mean, just taking away these two squares from the king, and the point is that he's helpless. I mean, he can't do anything. He can take the pawn and he's getting mated on the next move. So it's really beautiful here, but I didn't see it. I played knight to c5, he took my pawn, I played king to h6, I brought my knight here closer to his king, he played queen to c8, basically just trying to take my pawn here. And now what did I do? I hang mate in 1. This is just mate in 1. I mean, yeah, I had like 3 seconds here, so that's the reason. But he didn't see it. He just took the pawn here. And again, this is a really big mistake, guys. What do you play here? The move is knight f2 check. And the point is that this king is feeling really vulnerable here because these three pieces are going to just kill him. The only move, as you can see, is king to g2, and now after knight to g4, he can't go here because it's mate here. He can't go here because it's mate here. You can see that these knights are just awesome here. He has absolutely no squares. And if he goes to the last rank, well, how is he gonna survive this? You can see that everything is defended for now. He can't give me like any annoying checks with his queen. And after knight here, taking away this square from the king, the point is that these two knights are now just taking away every square here for the king, and the threat is of course mate in 1. He can't stop it. The best move is to take the knight, and it's just over. So guys, I just wanted to show you the power of my pieces here. It was really amazing. Also this well, sacrifice of the queen, you know, giving the queen for 2 pieces is usually not a great idea, but here you can really see the power of my pieces after this, and how these 2 knights are just so strong, taking away so many squares, that this sacrifice here was just, you know, possible. And of course you have to see the follow-up rook to b8, but it's pretty obvious if you see the idea of mate here, and after he defends it, you just go ahead and win the knight, and then, you know, you have a lot of pieces for the queen, and you should be able to win this, except if you're in really big time trouble as I was. But okay. Yeah, I really hope that this will inspire you guys to find moves like this in your own games and just finish off your opponent in the great style, you know, with great power. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.